record on, have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 map win streak on, and are now trying to work their way into Banana, but look who's hot on their heels.
Yeah, Vitality looking hot on all fronts. Although, there is still a chance for mousesports to just kick their way into the bomb site. We've got Bymas waiting back a little. The element of surprise. Misutaaa dies as he jumps in. RPK and zywoo versus Frozen. That's what we're left with here for the first round of the matchup. And, well, they're coming eventually. He's looking a little skitterish, Frozen. That flashbang goes over to the CT cross. Vitality not knowing exactly where Frozen's gotten off to. So he's just going to play this one nice and cool. RPK does have that kit. Frozen, he's got the first one, knows exactly where RPK is. He's going to play the jiggle game by that time. However,
no time.
Even with the kit, it's not going to make a difference. We've got mousesports on the board for the first round of the game.
Now, you guys might be wondering what happened. I have no answers. Troll and presence at bottom mid, that spot.
Crossfire, RPK, once this smoke fades. But in Molotov at his feet, ropz, he's going to drop Apex off of the arch side. Still 3 players stacked up for Vitality. Could bode well. Nivera and misutaaa, 2 kills very quickly. I like this aggression from Vitality. It's what we saw them use to kick down the front door of top mid early. And now it's Bymas with a double. Bymas, of course, having won his first, or gotten his first professional ace. Ooh,
very
RPK.
Unlucky.
That's it. Ooh, meant to get both, but it's Bymas. As I was just saying, he aced Astralis just a couple of days ago. His first ace on record. And he does it versus Astralis. If that's not good for the confidence, I don't know what
in a
is.
grand final where they won against Astralis' best map, 16-3.
This exact map, 16-3. One bullet makes the difference. But sometimes it's got to be a perfect shot when it comes to dealing with zywoo. He's wrapped up and he's going to walk right into the crosshair. Big multi-kill from Bymas. Compromised. And it's also 1 in 5. At the moment, will hide back behind the new box. He's just got to stop the bomb plant. Catches 2 players off, but dies.
God, no way.
And just in the nick of time, Frozen's going to put that bomb down. This was a perfect setup for Vitality, but Apex dying on the library leaves them to try and recover. And it's going to be missed shots from Bymas and ropz. Frozen, looking for the multi-kill, is taken off of coffins. Vitality still secure the round, but definitely had to get sweaty.
I didn't even realize there was enough time to get to B, like, safely with the, of course, with some resistance there, some friction in Apex and library, but
Akuda's starting to back up from that short side, but now he's getting drawn back into the action. He does commit to killing karrigan. RPK comes from Cubby, and ropz is still yet to make a move. He's wary.
He needs them to come out lane, but he's got no support. This is one of those situations where, we see ropz as like a baiter or something, but the truth is, he needs someone to get an entry so he can activate. Coming out of halls is just not safe to do alone. And at this moment, they've got no hooks in the round.
See if Chris can crack it open. Come on, Chris. Crack that whip. misutaaa right there inside of the pit to the left side of it. 30 seconds left on the clock. ropz. Jumping up and over. This could be the angle. This could be their route.
If they have him, if he drops off, right?
No peek from library.
Big Pit's not worried about him. This is just protocols. Really tough for ropz in this situation.
But he gets one, and then he gets blasted back by RPK, who... So we'll see. 30-second mark. Frozen.
They're here in the ops, so they're going to be happy about going A now.
Sure. What lies in wait? Well, RPK back on arch. misutaaa right beneath them. He hears this. Easy. And now it's on Apex, who's already incredibly low, but still gets the back of karrigan. And RPK, he's the man to deliver. Who's surprised at this point? Frozen's going to be thrown into the 1 versus 4, but doesn't even have enough time to chance this. So he needs to retreat and succeed in saving as they let Vitality take that 6th.
I'm a big fan of the Vitality setup so far, even though they're barely...
Going both ways. Big push versus misutaaa, and that is an excellent lineup. He does tons of damage here, and RPK gonna go ahead to concede the control, fall down into the pit. Now suddenly he pops right back up, and he finds another headshot. It's a man advantage for Vitality, but it's an A-site compromise. ropz getting the better of Apex. The lurk through the apartments works perfectly, and Nivera, he's gonna see nothing. As he gets over towards the Cubby, it's bomb planted at a 2v2.
Oh, spicy. Zywoo and Nivera. on the retake. What's going to happen?
ropz is going to keep playing exposed to the short side. Nivera gathering information. Zywoo playing it cool. Seems actually wary of the potential for a flank into the library, but we've gotten to the point where the CTs just need to go. And Zywoo, he is hunting on the side of the smoke. Karrigan backing up to the middle point, forces Zywoo to make some sound. Karrigan executes the first one and then jumps up into the corner. Nivera so low on time. Karrigan, oh, he's scared and he has a reason to be. Jumping onto the bomb with not enough time left over.
Oh, it's close. Oh my God, he grabs it. That's well done, Nivera. I was thinking the same thing, man. He has to.
He's been playing well from back here, but Apex, he's going to execute chisJ as he just slides by the tree. Frozen still unbeknownst to the T's, and he will shut down RPK. Goes for the second kill and finds it, but it's Apex still on a tear back by that spawn. And misutaaa, the clutch is on. He's got 2 players ahead of him.
Good luck. 2 best players.
They both have smokes. Neither has a kit, and I don't see one inside of the bomb site. Misutaaa's able to just tuck back. If they had an incendiary or a frag grenade, then maybe they could make their job a little easier. But misutaaa, if he swings wide and catches them by surprise, they could both be done for. ropz, he is the front runner, and he finds that instant headshot.
See what I mean? He's like a heavy. Like, he's just so careful about everything. It looks like he's pre-aiming that and ready to swing. He actually cleaned out every single angle. And who you got right behind him? And you're at the site completely.
They line up.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, Zywoo, he comes out from the apartments. That's one thing, but bomb's still stranded over on mid. Apex, he's been killed by Karrigan, who now has to clutch versus the heaviest hitters of Team Vitality.
They cannot get the bomb and go to B. So Karrigan has an opportunity to get a lucky kill and be able to maybe watch his flank.
Library peek.
Yeah, he's coming in hot. Okay. There. Yeah. If he was in the right position, you know, by chance with the amount of time left.
Little damage off of the frag grenades. RPK gonna start pushing this one forward. And, well, Apex, he gets the first kill. RPK the second. We've got Karrigan in position, but misutaaa. Oh, man, this is a team effort coming out of Vitality, and there's just no sign of stopping them or even slowing them down. 23 rounds of Counter-Strike, and RPK is knocking on the door of 30 frags to his name alone. Hard carry from Zywoo, not even needed, but this flank could just ice out mousesports. Neither of their 2 players are actually watching the back line, and Zywoo's gonna go ahead and reveal that he is over there. ropz now, 1 versus 3. There's a player back by Banana, there's one inside of the bomb site, and then of course that question mark in Zywoo. So ropz, he is trying to calculate any way to get into this clutch, and the probability is low no matter where he goes. T-side knows it. Executed. Nivera takes that final kill. Vitality, the final round they needed. A convincing 16-7 start on Inferno.
Very big statement game here. It's super simple. Push off Cat. Apex going to shoot him back, and they destroy Frozen in the back of the B site.
Apex going to find another headshot.
Jesus.
So things going swimmingly for Vitality. 5 guys alive with a bomb plant. It is only Bymas. He is not going to be able to do anything in this pistol. Oh my.
Oh man, that's insane how fast they're getting these entries. Like we saw an Inferno on that T pistol. They're coming out of spawn. All the CTs ran down mid, got mowed down in about 3 seconds. It was kind of like that. Kill feed was all blue in the wrong ways. Bymas instantly gets gushed. These guys are absolutely on the gear right now, just flying out. Okay, but here's the immovable object. Bymas gonna try to hold, runs low on bullets.
First eagle shot is good. Fire at his feet. Fire from his barrel. 2 kills off of the deagle, but it's Apex now to answer. It's actually a 4 versus 2 in the post plant for mousesports. They've got an AK on chisJ. They've got Kevlar all around them. No kit. Frozen pistol kill. Let's see it, Zywoo. 0 deaths so far, but he gets pestered by the tunnel's presence. And we have mousesports on the board in the most unlikely of rounds.
Shout out to Big Ropsicle. Gets the 2 frags with the deagle, and Frozen winning his duel as well. That could have been a situation that falls apart if they don't get tunnels control. So everything falls into 2 CTs and B, 1 opping. ropz up to bat. He gets 1. What a trade from RPK, though.
Frozen, given the duel, tries to spin that one into the window peak. Almost recovers in time for Nivera. But a nice little bit of timing there from Vitality. They let him jump the gun. chisJ in with an op kill, and that one comes at no cost. Then there's Nivera posted in the windowsill with the Molotov in front of him. He goes for the reaggression, and he doesn't get punished. But the utility could still make the difference. mousesports, they're on the cusp of this bomb site. We can see their smoke go forward. Flashbangs to follow with it. Bymas, he's going to run in, or at least try to, skating over towards Car. It's a shutdown. Walk, this would find 2 players with their backs turned.
Maybe.
So it could spell absolute disaster. If mousesports have any hesitation moving inwards, well, oh, that's actually massive. Now it's a man advantage, and this is going to instill a bit of confidence for the retake. They've got a kit on Frozen. They've got a player back on Long. That's RPK towards Plat, and Nivera finds timing on that first peek. But RPK's AK, can they get the better of it?
Oh,
he goes right back out, and a fadeaway.
It's on the right side of mid, so we'll see what his presence means, if it'll be limited or not. You know, Frozen's always good for 1 at least. Hard angle for him. And, oh, that's some beautiful stuff from karrigan. Bomb is now in their hands. That's a gift.
An additional fight to go down towards tunnels. RPK will be killed. 5 alive for mousesports. Okay. It is not too late to recover. Best case, 5 rounds to 10. But they need to make sure they close this out with everybody alive and then continue to get these kills.
You know, when mousesports have stayed 5v5,
yes,
they've been able to bring the rounds close, right? Like, sometimes I think for them, it's not even necessarily about trying to get the kill as opposed to not get killed.
The attempt to conquer the A site yet once more. RPK hits the floor. It's Frozen to open up shop. karrigan's got himself a headshot as well. And, well, there's the follow-up. Nicely done, karrigan, just wrapping around on the ramp, giving mousesports a 2-man advantage. Let's watch them attempt to get that 4th round on the board. It's Apex and shox they have to best. And Apex, well, he can't quite finish up his kill. So it's all on shoxy. And he's got 3 bodies rounding the side of the smoke. Wild spray into the second. Had he just tapped for those headshots, then maybe. But it's not meant to be. mousesports with a 4th round. Whether or not it's enough, well, you'll have to come back to find out. Time going for that first fake out. Now the CTs are in position. Frozen, he's got a little bit of momentary cover, but chisJ getting shaven down to 41 health. The CTs have the advantage, and they've also got the round. It's a 12th now for Vitality. Defuse comes through, and mousesports, now the pressure's really on.
Sucks when shox is on the mark as well. That's a 12th round up. Could have been Nivera to find that kill and be able to leave as well. Having its cake, eating it too. There's the rotation over towards the A site, but RPK hasn't moved from the pit. You can't write him off in any of these rounds. We'll see what happens. The execute is incoming.
2 guys on car cross. Apex. Oh, excuse me. Nope. That's shox moving to the top spot. Zywoo's here with the scout, and he's just working it wonderfully, even tagging Bymas. Deagle doing damage. shoxy's gonna close it. It's a labored effort in the end, but we all saw it coming. Vitality was such an impeccable first half, giving mousesports a little bit of a chance.